sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Trojans will get us started with the opening kickoff. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Spartans offense has the ball first today. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They're incomplete. Third down.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you could regroup, because this environment is hostile.
So the USC Trojans offense has its first opportunity of the day. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
He'll keep it himself. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him down to this offensive setup. First and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. They put the first points on the board.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator, because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. That's caught. It's Belly. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Catch in the middle, it's Belling. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Spartans are on the move. Looking for a man, it's Childs. They're setting up the screen. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Big Ten schedule sort of ate these guys up last year. They're looking for a better performance this time around.
Yeah, and it eats a lot of people up, obviously being such a tough conference. But if you look at the way you start the season, a lot of times, man, that's when you build your momentum. That's when you build your confidence. If you can hang around, be competitive, sometimes the way you start, Palmer, it just lays out the rest of the season for you.
And they know they just got to be a lot more physical this year. That schedule did beat them up last year, but take a look at this year's schedule. A lot of those same teams, they're right there again. They're going to get another crack at them. They've got to be better in the trenches this season if they want to win a Big Ten championship.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Belling. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Catch in the middle. It's McCray. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the grab. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. Looking to throw again. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They're going to go for it on 4th down with a couple of good options, a 1st down or a touchdown. They will score! Touchdown, Spartans!
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Turning it on! He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Trojans line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Sets up the screen. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Man, this guy just has a lot of skills when he's toting the rock, doesn't he? He's got speed, but he's also physical. Kind of reminds you of great Michigan State running backs. Guys like Le'Veon Bell or T.J. Duckett. They could run guys over, but once they got in the 2nd level, they could take it the distance. This guy has skills like that.
So now it's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Childs. one's complete.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Grab near the sticks. It's Marsh. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Belling. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He wants it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Mayaba. With the catch, it's Sanders. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off play action. Bought a little time, lets it go.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Here's the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's going to take off. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marsh. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell. Hang in there. He knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make it.
Touchdown, Sparty! Fitted in the window for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Snagged in the middle. It's Lane.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. The Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air. It's Mayaba. Working the middle of the field. Wait. Good. Oh, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Looking down the middle. Got his man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
He makes it look so routine out there, just plucking passes in this offense. When you think about the success the Trojans have had offensively in the past and certainly in more recent times, it always feels like there's got to be at least one receiver in this offense in the discussion for best in the country. This guy, I think, can be that.
And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Nice move there. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Nebraska was able to come away with the win, as they have so many times there in Lincoln, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Hines is way for 3 out to the 33. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Quick completion on the out. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Touchdown, Michigan State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Michigan State, 21. USC, 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execute.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Sanders. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sanders. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Scanning the field, it's Child. The sure hands, it's Belly. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle, jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
Caught near the sticks. It's McCray. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lost a throw again. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up.
There he goes. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Another incompletion on third down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's caught. It's Lemon. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Trojans will punt this one away.
On to punt it away.
No fair catches here, looking for room. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Got a man, it's Mark. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Spartans in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Caught, close to the marker, it's Belly. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Grab near the marker. It's Velling. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Spartans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring game.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to set up the screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the returner goes down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. To the ground with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Childs. Quick completion on the out route. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The Spartans with the 1st and 10. The give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Spartans! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
And the returner will be brought down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
To the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Lemon. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Quick strike complete. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Gonna look downfield again. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Oh, out of space. He's at the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown. Southern Cal.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like you pull them, you use them all over the place, and when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Notre Dame.
To the air on first down.
Well, the QB was trying to throw it to his running back behind the line of scrimmage. He never saw the defender. That was as easy a pick six as that guy is ever going to score.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Back to pass, it's Child. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? New set of downs after the completion. Rush is on him. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Really nice job on that throw, just giving his guy an opportunity to catch the ball. It kind of reminds me about Bill Burke, a guy I played against back in the Citrus Bowl when I was playing. He was throwing to Plaxico Burress, and he just kept putting the football.
He throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sanders. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Off the play fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the back. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Lemon. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw, it's Mayava. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. He'll do it himself. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. Why not trying to get it in? He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Handoff to the single back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. To the air, it's Childs. Well, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He's got it, first down and more. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Spartans are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. After 40, there he goes. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. He's looking to pass. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter break for this defense. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Looking to throw on first down. got his man quickly. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll give it to the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Childs. Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
Catch in the middle. It's Marsh. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He lobs one high down the left side.